Hey guys. Just kidding. Please excuse the teeth. I'm losing my teeth, by the way, but that's a story for another day. So please excuse the teeth, this wonky teeth that's hanging on for dear life. Anyway, today is not about my teeth. Today I wanted to talk about Meghan and Harry. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Well, I'm two minds about it. First of all, I'm very excited that they're coming back because, when they left, I felt a little bit sorry for Harry because Harry has grown up in the UK and all he ever knew was the UK. So I did feel sorry for him, but I understood why they had to leave. So, first of all, I'm excited that they're coming back. They're such a beautiful couple, such a lovely couple, and a couple that have heart. So, that's that. Second of all, I'm a little bit afraid for Meghan and the media and what they will do to her. That's on the one hand. But on the other hand, maybe she's stronger now mentally. I mean, she's had the children, there's no more hormonal imbalances, with postpartum depression. So I'm thinking that she will be better equipped to deal with the press when they're being mean and, horrible to her. That's that. On the other hand, honestly, if I, with my black self, was in the royal family, I would be like a Prince Philip in the sense that if people got on my nerves, I would just tell them to F off. Obviously, you don't go around causing trouble with people, and you don't go around insulting people. But if people are going to come to you and insult you and have a go at you and bully you, then you have a right to defend yourself and you have a right to swear at them and tell them to F off. I don't think Meghan will do that, but that would be such a wonderful thing to do. Give them fire with fire, so to speak. And then also, honestly, when you're dealing with people like that, whether you're nice or whether you're horrible, they're always going to talk about you. And especially when you're such a wonderful person, you're such an accomplished human being, you're such a beautiful human being, they will have something to talk about all the time. So it's either a case of jealousy that they can't be like you or they can't be around you, they can't have you as a friend, or it's just pure hate. There are some purely evil people on this, on this planet, and so you have to find a way to deal with them. If you're going through, a mental stress and that sort of thing, obviously stay away from the media if you're a famous person. If you're not, stay away from the bullies because, mentally you can't deal with them. But if you're not going through any emotional stuff, I would say be strong. Ignore them if you can. Don't read everything that is written about you. And just know that deep down inside, it's a case of jealousy and it's a case of hatred. That's all it is. And there's nothing you can do. People will always talk, and you can't always stop them from talking. So you can ignore them. There are two ways to go about this. You can ignore them or insult them back, depending on your mood. With me, depending on my mood, I will insult back. Sometimes I just laugh, but other times I will insult back. And then other times I will just ignore. So it all depends on your mood. You give the bullies what you feel like giving them and don't take anything to heart. Be independent, as the good old Dr. Wayne Dyer once said, God rest his soul, be independent of the good and bad opinion of other people. Do not be influenced by the praises or by the criticisms that people give you. Have a strong mind. To have mental strength is a superpower. And I know, if you've got autism or you're depressed, it's easier said than done. I know. And so to those people who are looking after those who are depressed, Harry did a good thing by moving away to California with Meghan. He saved the day. He saved Meghan from, harming herself. So they did a really good thing to go over to the, US, get some freedom, raise their kids, a little bit before coming back to the UK. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. But honestly, if you are a family member of someone who's got autism, and they're going through a state of depression. It's easier said than done, I know, but they're going through a state of depression. You cannot leave them alone. You have to do all that you can to help them to maybe it's drugs that they might need. to help them deal with the depression and the suicidal thoughts that they might be having, you know. But it's easier said than done, but you have to stay with them constantly. Take them on holiday, maybe put them in an institution, you know, but you need to get them away from the thing that is causing them so much distress. Because thinking about Meghan and Harry coming back reminds me of Dr. Jason, I forgot his surname, Dr. Jason, who recently took his life. And honestly, plagiarism is such a non issue to me. It's like such a non issue, and it's not something that he should have taken his life. He allowed the bully to win, but he was. I think the thing people seem to forget, or they refuse to note, is that he had, not people but the journalist, is that he had autism. When you're dealing with someone with autism, you need compassion. You need to treat them with love, compassion, and kindness. Where is the kindness? And also, this type of journalism whereby people think that negativity is the only thing that sells needs to stop. You need to stop the negative press and practice kindness in your reporting. It's not going to hurt to practice a bit of kindness. It's not going to hurt to report a bit of positive news. We want to see positive things. I don't watch the media. I seldom, listen to the news unless it's positive stuff. I don't really listen to the news, you know. So, yeah, that's that because it's full of negative stuff. But honestly, journalists, you need to change the way that you approach things. You need to stop bullying people. You need to stop harassing people and practice kindness. But at the same time, honestly, Megan, when you come back, know that some people, they just have hate in their heart. So they're not going to stop. So all you can do is just ignore them. Don't read the things that they write about you. Focus on yourself. And if I were you, I don't think you are that type of lady because you're a lady. But if I were you, I would tell them to F off anytime they bothered you. Just tell them to F off. You know, that's what I would do, honestly. But guys, what are your thoughts about Meghan and Harry and Meghan coming back to the UK? Are you excited? Are you not? Are you a lover of them or are you a hater of them? Let me know in the comments. But as for me, I'm excited that they're coming back. So, so, so excited.